Yo, what is up, Airsofters? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing 4 PL lights from Olight, and I'm also going to be doing a comparison on all 4 of them. I'm actually going into these flashlights blindly. I have zero info on them right now. Olight sent it to me just like out of nowhere, and they wanted me to do a unboxing video and a little review. But I'm just going to unbox them, and then I'm going to compare them, but I'm really going into these blindly. I have no info on them. So I'm going to learn as much as you guys are watching right now. So right now the 4 we have is the Olight Boulder RL. Here, let me show you the Boulder RL. That one is pretty decent looking. And then there's also the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie 2. We got that one. And then we also have the Olight Baldr Ir, which is nice. And then we also have the Baldr S, which is another slick looking handgun light. So anyways, we got all 4 of these, so we're gonna jump right into them. I do have 2 handguns with me. I got my Glock 19X, and then I also have my G18C from Wii. And I'm going to be putting them on there just so we know what they look like and how they fit, how they work, and everything else. Also, if you guys are wondering, Olight is having their 15th anniversary on their site right now. I think everything's up to like 40% off. Ends April 25th. I know it's a little late that I'm putting this video up, but definitely go ahead, hit the link in my description down below. Check out their website. If you see anything you like, definitely go ahead and purchase it up to 40% off. And you can also use my discount code, which is 10% off, ASST10. So I'll have that down below in the description, so you can use that. Definitely go check them out and use my discount code. We are going to start off with the Olight Baldr RL, which is this one right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and rip it open. I'm just gonna pull this out and see what we're dealing with here. All right, so there it is. Nothing in the box. You can get rid of this. This one's got a laser with it. It does have a little cover for the lens right there. But here is the light. Yeah, it's got 3 different settings for the laser, and then just the light alone. All right, so I'll set this here, and we'll get into the other ones. Once I get them all unboxed, I'm going to be showcasing them, using them, and I'll just tell you which one I think is the best, honestly. So the one we're gonna unbox now is the PL Mini Valkyrie 2, which is this one. All right, and then here, oh, it actually came with the charging cable, so I forgot about that. And this thing is very, very compact, as you can tell. Like, this thing is small. All right, so the next one is the Baldr Ir. There we go there. Let me take this out of here. Manual's on the bottom. Got another lens cover, and this one also has a laser, but it's IR, which is really cool. And then the next one is the Baldr S. So I'm trying to unbox all 4 of these as best I can, and I don't have too much info on them, but I definitely wanted to show you guys these lights and compare them all, and then eventually I'll decide which one I think is the best. The charging cable with it. This is the Baldr S. Very slick. And this is the Valkyrie 2. It's still much smaller. Okay, so the Baldr S has the laser built into the lens with the light. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this actually this might be my favorite one, just because how it's set up. So let's go ahead and put each one on the gun. I'm gonna start off with moving from the biggest to the smallest. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Baldr Ir on my Glock 19X, and we're gonna see how it works. Hopefully it's got some life in it so I can actually use it. Alright, so I have the Baldr Ir on the Glock 19X right now. It actually looks pretty slick with it on there, but it is a little chunkier. This is an IR laser on here, so I can't really test that because I don't have night vision. But the options on the bottom is off, IR for the laser, and then just the white light. The buttons on the Baldr Ir, they got some click to it. They're really nice. They're not too sensitive, but it's 1 click to keep it on, and then if you click it again, it turns it off, and if you hold it, it'll stay on, but if you let go, it'll turn off, which is pretty cool. But this is definitely a good choice if you play at night, but I do like this light. It's not bad. I wouldn't choose this as my first go-to, but definitely if you are a big player into night games and you run your handgun a lot, this is definitely a choice to go, I'd say so, but not my top pick. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Baldr Ir, and I'm actually going to put this one on my G18C, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I have the G18C here with the Baldr Ir, and I'll tell you right off the bat that this one is definitely a lot better, only because you can actually use the laser on this one. So right on it, you have the 3 options on the bottom here with the little swivel, just like the other one. All the way on the right, it's just a laser, middle is the light and laser, and then all the way on the left is just the light. So there's the light right there, and then in the middle, you got light and laser. I don't think you can see the laser. I don't think you can see it that well. And then I'll just do the laser alone, which is right there. But yeah, I definitely like this. It's still pretty big, just like the IR. But if you want more than just a light and you want the laser too, and just something more sturdier, this is definitely a good choice for that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the minis on both of the guns, and then I'll go ahead and show you those. All right, so on the G18C, I put the Boulder S on there, and I'll tell you right away, this is probably my go-to choice. Only because it has a green laser and it's just very light and compact, and you can't go wrong with this one. It just looks so clean. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the options here. On the bottom, you just have this little tab you move from left to right. All the way on the right is just a laser, middle is light and laser, and then all the way on the left is just the light, which is right here. Not bad at all. So it has the same functions as the other ones. So all you have to do is just hold, it'll stay on, let go, it'll turn off, and then if you click it, it'll stay on, click it again, it'll turn off. And same thing with the laser. So that's the light. I'll go ahead and do light and laser. Right there, you got the green laser. I don't think you can see it that well. And I'll go ahead and put it on the laser alone, and there it is. And this thing, it's just so clean. Especially on the G18C with the silver slide. I think it just looks so cool. So that's definitely my go-to. This is probably my favorite one out of all of them. Alright, so the Glock 19X here with the Valkryie 2. With this one, it's its own thing. It's just the light alone. It doesn't have as much of an output or a higher lumen rating as these ones. I think this one's only has a 600 lumen output, so it's just the light alone, no laser, but it's very compact. And it's super light. You can't even tell it's on there, like honestly. So if you're just looking for a light and something more compact and small, the Valkryie 2 is definitely a good choice for that. So out of all the lights, I definitely think the Baldr S is the best. It's clean, it works, has the green laser, and it's perfect. So I'll also go over some more info with these lights on the boxes, starting with the Baldr RL. It has a 1120 lumen output with a 240 meter beam distance. So that one is this one right here, the RL, which has the working laser on. It's not the IR. The IR has a 1350 lumen output with a 260 meter beam distance. The Baldr S, which is my favorite, which is on the G18C, has 800 lumen output with 130 meter beam distance. With just the Valkryie 2, which is on the Glock 19X here, only has a 600 lumen output with a 100 meter beam distance. So that's some more info on all the lights. But definitely my go-to is the Boulder S. So if you guys are interested in any of these lights, definitely go ahead and check out their website, because their 15th anniversary is going on right now. So everything's 40% off, which is nice. And then you could also use my discount code, which is also 10% off. So you're saving a lot of money right there. So I have all the info down in the description below. I'll leave links to everything you need. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't, go ahead and like the video. And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And that wraps it up. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.